Back for another week of the JMU Women's Lacrosse Coaches Show with head coach Shelley Klaes-Bawcombe. Coach, you're coming off a road trip as you continue your 4-game road trip down at High Point. It was a 15-9 loss. You told me before we came on here changes are coming. So what did you kind of tell the team after the game, and how do you kind of push forward through this 2-game skid?
Well, I think it's really apparent that our program is underperforming right now. I mean, they are very uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable having these L's next to our program's name. It's just not something that JMU is used to, and so we're really riding this program hard right now. We're taking a look at everything from top to bottom, and we recognize the amount of time that we have at this point in the season to make the changes necessary to step up and lead this conference as expected. So, I'm charged by their hunger and their desire. I mean, the amount of phone calls that I received today from the individual athletes within this program just shows that they care and that they're willing to make changes. So, I think that we're taking a look at everything. We're taking a look at how we play, who we play, how we warm up, how we communicate. We're looking at everything right now, and I think that's a testament to our resilience.
On Sunday down at HPU, got down big early. You made a goalie change. Talk about some of the in-game adjustments that you guys tried to make, because obviously playing down like this, it's something your team's not really accustomed to.
Oh, absolutely. We have to take a look at the start of the game. Where our energy stores are, how we're going to take advantage of the first few minutes of the game and show just what we're willing to do to fight on game day. I think a big part of this is, you look at the stats and we're in it. We're beating teams in draws, we're beating teams in ground balls, we're getting the same amount of shots. We've got to do a better job of protecting our goalie. We're playing way too conservative on defense right now. We have a new goalie. We haven't established a go-to goalie. Those individual players in that position have to work hard and persevere through that. But the team has to recognize that they have an opportunity to step up and protect their goalie. So I expect to see our defensive unit really working hard to come together, and we have a couple of different ways that we're going to push them on that. And then we just need toughness on the attacking end. We're getting checked. We're creating beautiful shots. We're just not finishing them. So, these are some really key things that we have to do if we want to have a W. Despite all of that, we're statistically we're in the game. So, we have the speed, we have the individuals, we have the athleticism. We just got to find a way to make this program a team in 2016.
Over the last couple games through the losses, you've changed some things up during the games. Some players have really kind of stepped in and made some impacts. It was Ann Zabel at UConn. You had another defensive player, Zdanowicz, who came in, and she also had her best game of her young career. So just talk about the opportunities these kids are getting and how proud you are as a coach to see that they're taking advantage of them.
I mean, in yesterday's game, we had many sparks off the bench. Maybe too little, too late. But, Caroline Sanovich, she's really good at what she does, and we're going to try to find a way to have her have a heightened role within this defensive unit. Defense is a strength of this program, and so that's why, we're really disappointed in the score lines right now, the amount of goals that we're giving up. So I'm excited to see us make some changes to utilize that strength. And I think it shows the depth. I mean, the last 5 minutes of the game, we cleared the bench and got everybody that was on the field, off the field, and allowed our practice players to show that they do know what to do, and if they can, the starters can know what they can do, and really just try to push this program that there's no entitlement. Every position, every player has to do their job right now, and recognize that we don't need heroes. We need to come together as a team.
This week you head west to Colorado. Got to get that team out there early, get them adjusted to the elevation, of course. But you take on Colorado, you take on Denver, teams you have never faced before. What can you tell us about these two teams, and what can we expect this week from the Dukes?
I think that I'm really excited about how challenging our schedule is right now, because every game, it's an opportunity to raise your level. I see that as just a really positive thing that we have going for us right now. Colorado is a spitting image of High Point. I think that they've got a lot of confidence right now with their early season win against Denver. And I think it just shows us that any given Sunday, anybody's able to step up, and it's about who can be the better team out there. So I think, that's a great challenge for us. They run very similar systems as High Point. And we have a chance to redo. You don't get a lot of opportunities in athletics to go out there and get a redo. And I think that our team needs to show that they can step up to the challenge this time and finish the plays when they come to them.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time. Safe travels out to Colorado, and bring us home a couple wins.
That's right.